What up, everybody? It's ipadbeatmaking.com, and right now we've got breaking news, and ZenBeats has just updated to version 2.0. And this list of upgrades is huge. So let's go over some of the new features and details about ZenBeats 2.0. First off, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss any sales, updates, tutorials, or beats. And also please share this video so that we can get this information out to creators everywhere. Now, for those unfamiliar, ZenBeats is the result of Roland's acquisition of the app Stage Lite, and boy have they been running with it. What makes this DAW so unique is the fact that you can literally run it on almost any device you've got. PC, no problem. You got a Mac, no problem. You got an Android, no problem. If you're running iOS, no problem. Projects literally are able to transfer between these different platforms relatively consistently, and that's a huge accomplishment for a DAW to pull off. Something like this can make the transition from desktop to iOS or even iOS to desktop incredibly painless, so it already gives them a leg up overall. Being able to pull something like this off is no small feat. Now, all that means nothing if your app is always glitching, crashing, and if there's little to no feedback or customer support or added features or updates to maintain the existing features, especially with the platform as finicky as iOS. We're literally between iOS 13 and iOS 14, tons of apps were breaking all over the place. So it's imperative that the developer is active more than ever, especially when we're talking about the iOS platform, notwithstanding every other platform that this app is also featured on. And the great news is that they're extremely active. If you're already following them on Instagram, you already know there's always a new kit or a new feature being touted. Maybe one of the most active full-size companies that's on the iOS platform on social media. I've even personally had technical support issues and questions about this feature or that feature, and they're always fast and responsive, like really fast. Like sometimes less than a minute after I sent the DM, they're already responding, literally. Now, if that isn't great customer support, I don't know what is. Now let's get to the details of this update. Like I said, it's huge. Now, in the What's New section in the App Store, it says, the ZC1 synthesizer brings the power and compatibility of ZenCore synthesis system to ZenBeats. It includes over 800 tones and 90 MFX. ZenBeats course. Now there's also additional enhancements. There's new Midi and drum editor improvements, simplified Midi editing with quick functions for adjusting pattern size, time signature, and more. Drum and instrument patterns can now be up to 64 plus bars, which is huge. There's a dedicated menu for quantize, note value features, and more. Quick access to instrument presets, parameters, and channel strip. And there's updated track panels. The recording arm behavior has changed. Manually arming a track will now disable arming via track selection. You can now record in a loop builder cells on multiple tracks simultaneously. They've added a track freeze icon and track control panel for quick access. They've also added the option for floating plug-in windows on iPad OS, which I love. There's also a browser search. You can now search presets, track templates, and more, which is great. There's also store enhancements. There's a new search and filter option for instrument packs, so getting to their kits is going to be easier than ever, which I'm sure you're going to love. And overall, this just seems really huge. One of the standouts for me is the ZenCore synth engine. They say that it brings a cross-platform plugin that includes hundreds of classic Roland synth, piano, and instrument sounds. Talk about being self-contained. This thing could literally be the answer to most, if not all of our instrument needs, especially with those ipadbeatmaking.com drum kits. Now let's talk about the price. First of all, to upgrade from version 1 to version 2 is a $10 unlock for iOS users, and I completely support charging for an upgrade of this magnitude. I know some people want free updates in perpetuity when they buy the app. They want it to last forever, but this is, after all, an extensive update to the app, so I'm entirely fine with giving the developers more money in order to keep the software updated and relevant and ahead of the curve with respect to some of its competitors. These developers need to get paid, they need to be supported in order to keep dedicating their resources to a platform, and this is how we do it. This is how we show the support. When we want a new feature added and it gets added, that costs money and that costs time. So to add this unlock for a price I think is perfectly justifiable and extremely fair, being that it's only $10 for iOS. Now let's go over the pricing for everyone else. If it's your first time purchasing it on iOS or Android, it's going to be $14.99. Now, if you want to get the upgrade for iOS or Android, it's going to be $9.99 from version 1. Now, for Windows or Mac, the unlock, if you do not own any prior versions, is going to be $49.99. And if you already own version 1, that upgrade is going to be $24.99. And if you want to do the ultimate unlock, it's going to be a list price of $149.99, but it's currently on a promotion where it's only $99.99. And if you already own the ultimate unlock version 1, it is $49.99. Now, let's go over what each one of these things means. The platform unlock supports one platform. You get all the features, instruments, and effects on your favorite platform devices. This includes over 2,500 presets, loops, and sounds. It's a total of 1.5 gigabytes, the full ZC1 synthesizer with 90 built-in MFX, full sample verse modular synthesizer with editor, VST, AU, AUV3 plugin support, and unlimited mixing and export capabilities, which is great. But if you're a producer who likes to be cross-platform, you want to go for that ultimate unlock, where you get more than one platform. You get all the features, instruments, effects, and store packs on all platforms and all devices. This includes over 10,000 presets, loops, and sounds. Total of 7 gigabytes. The full ZC1 synthesizer with 90 built-in MFX, full sample verse modular synthesizer with editor, VST, AU, and AUV3 support, as well as unlimited mixing and export capabilities. So if you're bouncing back and forth between, say, iOS or Android and desktop, the ultimate unlock is definitely what you want to go for. Now, I can't wait to do a full and thorough video review of this new ZenBeats update for y'all, and as always, I appreciate you tuning in. And if you have not, please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and be sure to share this content for all the other creators out there. And as always, be sure to check out ipadbeatmaking.com. We've got some dope kits for ZenBeats, including the trap drums and the billboard drums, as well as Mario's trap, and tons more kits are getting ported over to ZenBeats platform so that everyone will be able to enjoy some of our great kits. It's ipadbeatmaking.com. Peace.